So this is my Rockard square nose build. So what I did, I chopped down the hood. Let's take this off here. So inside the hood there's a bunch of baffling. You see I kind of cut it all out of here. Once I did that, I flipped it over. I cut along the top here, somewhat flush, and kind of flanged it out up here so it would match the end or the front of the jet ski. Now with the front, what I did is I put the jet ski up against a wall and I measured out 2 foot and put a mark and just measured the distance from here to here and matched it on this side. And I have a line laser level, and what I did is I held it up and shot it straight down and put my marks on each side, and every 2 inches I put a mark. Now when you do the 2 inches, it lines up perfectly for each one of your strap mounts. As you can see, you don't want to cut those out of there. Those hold your tank and your water box. Now, speaking of water box, I was a little worried when I rolled it up that this wouldn't fit in there. And I'm going to show you here. It does. Now, I would have been a little bit more worried, especially if I was going to use the original pole mount area. But since I'm moving the pole up 6 inches, you can see all this room I have to run my cabling down the ski. Now with the back, we'll start off with the exhaust. I tried to drop the exhaust down so that I can widen the tray. And if you don't, the pipe will run here. And I was trying to get footholds in here, and just the whole setup I was trying to do, it looked kind of weird, had a little step out. So I ended up dropping my exhaust. And I used the pipe. I just took the pipe in the existing hole, and I just held it straight. And I just slowly chipped out the foam until I got to the end of the ski. And I got a real long paddle bit and drilled out through the center so that it would leave a mark. And then I got a hole saw and drilled it out, and it all worked out. Now with the tray, I went 2 inches all the way down. Now that was before I realized that when I put these footholds in and butt them up to the ski, still leaving a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some foam and kind of fill that in and roll the footholds into the ski so the tray looks real nice and kind of flows with it. As far as the back, I trimmed the back 3 inches. A lot of people go 4, but when you go 4 inches, it doesn't literally leave a much room here, so when you go to lay your new glass, there's nothing really to grab a hold of. So I went 3 to give it an inch of support for the glass to go on. And of course I got to clean that up, do something with that. And then the same with the top. I kind of rolled it around. I didn't want to go straight across. I figured that kind of looked tacky going straight, so I did like a little roll so it kind of comes out. And you can see the nozzle sticks out quite a bit. And I started my sanding all the way around here. Now when I got to the front, what I use were these crimps. I squeezed it together, used zip ties to hold the front, and drilled some holes, and it rolled it. So I'll be glassing that in. It'll look real nice. Of course, this is all going to be supported and glassed in for the new pole location. That's how it's coming along. I'll post another video when I get farther along. Here she is. Thank you.